If you're hearing this, I don't know how long I've been here. There are no windows, no exits, no people, just that buzzing sound. I don't know how I got here. I don't know how to get out. At first, I thought it was underground, maybe some type of a bunker. Then I realized something that made me abandon all hope. This place isn't anything in our physical reality, and this place never ends. Tonight, we are looking at one of the most terrifying concepts in internet horror, the mysterious liminal spaces known as the Backrooms. So stay tuned because you won't want to miss this one. The walls all look the same. The carpet smells damp. The lights never stop humming. And every once in a while, you hear something moving somewhere far away.
Holy crap. First the woods now. Some weird empty cheap office space. At this point, I'm not leaving the friggin' house.
Good, because tonight we're discussing the Backrooms, and it's more terrifying than what's happening in the woods. The reason this idea became so terrifying is because deep down it feels possible. Like maybe there really are places hidden beneath the reality we know. It all started with a single image. An empty yellow room. Old stained carpet, fluorescent lights, no furniture, no doors, no people. Just emptiness. The image first appeared online years ago, eventually spreading through forums and horror communities, where someone attached a simple idea to it. What if you accidentally clipped out of reality and ended up here?
What the hell is a backroom? I know what a living room is. I know what a bedroom is. What's a backroom? Whoever came up with this crap needs some therapy.
You're probably right. But what made the idea explode wasn't monsters. It was a feeling, because almost everyone who saw the image felt the same thing. At first, there was no fear, just recognition, something nostalgic, like they had been there before. But now, something felt off. And that's when the familiar feeling of the Backrooms turns into a nightmare you can't escape. The Backrooms are part of something called liminal space horror. Places that feel familiar but wrong. Empty schools at night. Abandoned malls. Office buildings after hours. Hotel hallways with nobody inside. Places caught between destinations.
I don't know what it is, but even visualizing that gives me chills. I'd rather have a bunch of annoying humans in a room instead of some empty, creepy, abandoned office space.
Exactly. Liminal spaces trigger something deep inside the brain, because humans are wired to expect life, movement, and sound. When a place should have people but doesn't, your brain starts searching for danger automatically. That's why the Backrooms image feels so unsettling. Not because something is there, but because something should be there but isn't. According to the original concept, the Backrooms aren't just a place, they're a mistake, a hidden layer underneath reality, and somehow people can fall into it. The idea comes from gaming terminology, clipping. Clipping is when a character passes through the boundaries of a map, but online, people started asking a disturbing question. What if reality has boundaries as well?
Look, pal, this is where I get off this train. Nope.
I know, just bear with me, champ. And according to the theory, sometimes those walls fail. A wrong turn, an elevator ride, a stairwell, a moment where something feels off, and suddenly you're somewhere else. Some people even claim they've experienced moments like this in real life. Places that felt disconnected, silent, artificial, as if reality had stopped loading correctly. Then, the Backrooms stopped being an internet story and became something much bigger. A young creator named Kane Parsons, also known as Kane Pixels, uploaded a short analog horror film online, and it changed everything. The footage looked real, old VHS quality, a cameraman falling into endless yellow hallways, panic, movement in the distance, and something chasing him.
Yup. I saw that thing online. Gave me nightmares for days. I think I'll take the woods over that any day.
Well, it's because it felt authentic, not polished horror, not Hollywood. Like recovered footage from somewhere people were never meant to see. And millions of people watched it. The Backrooms suddenly exploded across the internet. Theories, maps, levels, entities, survival guides. But underneath all of it, the original primal fear remained the same. Getting trapped somewhere that never ends. And then came the stories about the entities in the backrooms. Tall shapes in the distance, movement around the corners, sounds that mimic people. But the most disturbing thing about the backroom entities is how little they're usually seen.
Whoever that sick freak is that created all this sure knows how human psychology works.
Exactly. Good horror doesn't show you everything. It makes you think something is there. And according to the lore, the worst thing you can do in those backrooms is hear something moving and go looking for it. Because in a place with no people, if something is walking towards you, the last thing you want to find out is what in the hell that thing is. And this is where things get interesting. Because the backrooms trigger fears people already have. Fear of isolation, fear of endlessness, fear of getting lost, fear of silence. But most of all, the fear that there is something beyond. The fear that reality itself isn't stable. Because if places like this could exist, then reality isn't solid. It's layered. It's fragile. And maybe there are places that exist outside of that layered reality where people aren't supposed to go. Here's another strange aspect that comes up. People have already found places that look exactly like the backrooms. Abandoned office buildings, unused commercial spaces, empty hallways beneath malls, government facilities, places that shouldn't exist anymore but still do. And maybe when you see them, you understand immediately why the backrooms feel real. Because places like this already exist in our world.
Yeah, but the difference is the only danger there is. Stepping on some homeless guys.
Exactly. The backrooms are not terrifying because they're impossible. They're terrifying because they almost feel possible. Imagine being trapped there. No windows, no sunlight, no clocks, no idea how long you've been walking. Maybe hours, maybe days, maybe longer. And every hallway looks exactly the same. Then you start hearing things, footsteps, buzzing, voices from far away. And eventually, you stop looking for a way out and start wondering if this place is the last thing you will ever see.
Nope. I'd rather look at your schmuck face than have my last thing be that nasty yellow wallpaper.
Well, that's about as close to a compliment as I've heard, so I'll take it. So, what are the backrooms? An internet story? A psychological phenomenon? A modern urban legend? Or something deeper? Because the most disturbing part of all of this isn't the monsters. It's the idea that reality might have hidden spaces, places outside of normal existence, waiting underneath everything we think is real. And maybe the reason the backrooms became so popular is because somewhere deep down, people are afraid they already exist. Well, that's going to do it for tonight's episode. If you enjoyed hanging out with us, please hit subscribe, like, and drop a comment below. Also, go ahead and turn on the notification bell so you know as soon as we upload a video. Because the next video, we're going to be diving deep into the nightmare entities that exist inside the backrooms. So you won't want to miss that one.
Are you friggin' kidding me? You're gonna continue this weird crap with weird entities in that nasty yellow spaces? I'm pretty sure I will be calling in sick for that one. I can feel my throat scratching already.
Surprise, surprise. As always, I'm your host, Adam. The sick guy over here is Bear. Until next time, be good or be good at it.